Welcome everybody to the AEL League coming here live at 2022 CSGO week number 6. My name is Matsy. I'm coming to you live with my main man. It is TwoTapTony. And Tony, monkeys and bananas, how you going?
Yep, well, monkeys and bananas to you too. I'm keen, mate. We're week number 6. We're getting deep into it.
Yeah, you love to see it, don't you? Absolutely thrilling stuff all throughout the season, and I'm super keen to see a bit more of what's ahead of us heading into the future of this wonderful league. But speaking of wonderful things, Tony, we've got a few lovely sponsors, don't we?
Yeah, of course, we've got to thank Predator, AOC, and RIG. Of course, Predator, conquer new worlds with Predator Gaming today. Predator, of course, the gaming PC partner here for the AEL. Of course, you can conquer new worlds with Predator. Of course, Predator, they put power and precision in your hands. Elevate your gaming experience in every way possible, thanks to Predator. Of course, AOC, the best viewing experience in the business, Matt. They've been around for more than 50 years, delivering exceptional viewing experience. And of course, to everybody, millions of customers, loyal customers worldwide. And of course, the company can offer you today a wide selection of stylish monitors for home, or, if you're at the office, or you're just doing some general gaming. Of course, AOC have you covered as well. RIG, what it takes to win. We'll see these teams have what it takes to win this evening, Matt. RIG, of course, develop quality headsets with superior audio for anybody at that competitive level, whether you're gaming or you're doing some competitive streaming. Of course, join the RIG team today. Enhance your gaming experience. A little bit tongue-tied at the end, but we love our lovely sponsors here for the AEL, don't we, Matt?
Absolutely, Tony. We love every single one of our sponsors here. I'm sure you're using some of the wonderful equipment yourself in your own office environment there. But yeah, big shout out to all of our awesome sponsors. As we said, do want to do a quick update on the game this evening. We are going to be having a round 4 match. Obviously, we are week 6, but we are playing out a round 4 match. Speaking of the match, here is what we're going to be seeing here this evening. It is going to be a UOW Esports Red coming up against UON Academy. So very excited to see what both of these teams are going to be capable of. Obviously, as you can see on your awesome screens there, hopefully you do love to see all of the screens on AOC, because I've personally got an AOC monitor, and I've got to say, it's pretty great quality. It's done me wonders for the years that I've had it in my care, and big shout out to them once again. But yeah, these teams are looking pretty solid so far, Tony. I'm pretty eager to see exactly what they're going to be able to deliver into tonight's proceedings. I think we've got 9 out of 10 players at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. So, not bad, Tony. And we're almost there. It's like we're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. That's good.
Of course, it's going to be interesting. We have our beaters as well coming through. Mirage and Inferno, Matt. Very stock standard maps for a few of these Uni League teams. Of course, UON picking up Mirage, UOW picking up Inferno, and then of course vice versa, each team getting the start CT side on the other team's map pip respectively. And it's going to be an interesting one. Of course, this is a different UON than at least I remember from their last roster. Of course, a few players come and go, a few players graduate and such. So UON with a new roster, and of course UOW as well, the new roster. And I'm keen to see what these teams have to bring to the table this evening, Matt.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen to see what they're going to be bringing to the table as well, Tony. Like, when you talk about bringing stuff to the table, it always makes me think back, like Ratatouille. They managed to bring up all the different ingredients to make all kinds of wonderful cuisines there. And I feel like we're going to have a cuisine best served in a CSGO fashion here, because we're definitely going to take a big chunky bite out of this matchup. And it is going to be a spicy one, to be certain. But, Tony, if you could describe, the upcoming match as a dish, what do you reckon you'd describe it as?
Well, hopefully something, very, very spicy. I'm expecting some crazy plays to come out, some aggressive takes maybe from these T-sides. Because, of course, having to start T-side on your own map's not the greatest of starts. Of course, arguably you'd rather be on that CT side. You can build a bit of a strong defense and then really start to work your opponents out from there. But of course, hopefully very spicy takes, some spicy plays, some spicy executes even, of course, because it's Mirage first map, and I feel this map prone to a lot of those very, very key executes and very key timings that maybe a few of these Uni League teams, especially on the defense side, probably won't expect.
Yeah, Mirage is certainly a interesting beast in itself, isn't it? Because of those kinds of executes that you've talked about there, we might see some unexpected plays. Obviously, you know, the side of or the T side on Mirage, it's a pretty interesting place to start on, honestly, because both teams, you know, they might be able to play well on one side over the other, but it's really going to be a difficult beast ahead of us, to be certain there, because obviously, you know, if you have a bit of a slow start on your first half there, then pushing into the second could be a challenge in of itself. But then again, there's always room for possibility in the sense that the team could have a slow start, you know, it could end up being like a 12-3 half, or like 11-4, you know, something not so good, but then they managed to completely switch on at the halftime switch, and then you just see the team's true identity come through there. I'm hoping that through this matchup here this evening, we see a much more competitive type of game, you know, where maybe we see like a 5-10 scoreline, maybe even 8-7. I feel like that would be really excitable, to say the least.
Yeah, an 8-7 or 9-6, either one. So we are just currently waiting on one more player to come through here for the CT side, and you know, it's interesting to see, of course, Matt, a lot of new faces here, of course, as I was elaborating on, and I'm keen to see what some of these players, of course, bring to the table. I believe Nyx is the only one really that kind of rings a bell. I can't really remember where I know the name from. I'm sure it will jog my memory as this game progresses, but you know, there's a lot of new talent, a lot of new faces here for both rosters, and well, hopefully looking to put up some big stats here, like, of course, our lovely man here, Statsy, as well on the server.
Well, looks like we do have all 10 players into the server right now, so we should be getting this one underway momentarily. Looks like we are just preparing ourselves for action here, you know, just everyone getting their gear together, getting prepared, getting pumped up, you know, do your pre-game stretches, whatever your little ritual might be before you get into it. You know, I know Tony likes to say a bit of a prayer before we get into games, you know, he has a bit of a chant, you know, it's like monkeys and bananas, monkeys and bananas. That's how Tony likes to spice it up. What about you guys, you know? Maybe everyone else has something a bit different. You want to elaborate on your chant a bit more, Tony? What's the inspiration for monkeys and bananas?
So when I'm in the server, Matt, and it's, you know, it's not going great, like, you know, we're a few rounds down, we've lost pistol, we've lost a rifle or something, I like to, you know, really calm myself and think monkeys and bananas. We're in a zoo, these guys are just apes, I'll ape against them and I'll win. But of course, we're going live into it. UOW Red versus UON, and of course, T side here for the UON. UOW going to be starting on that CT side, and interestingly enough, Kit already forced up HE as well for Nyx, and interestingly enough for UON, it's actually going to be set executive smoke to CT.
Looks like we do have a bit of action already going on, though. Beta is able to find 2 kills, as a matter of fact. Almost looking for a third. They actually maneuver past the bullets. Thought I was watching The Matrix for a second there. Trail 42, though, does come in strong. Takes away a couple of kills of their own. It will be Nyx, however, coming in clutch towards the end there, taking out the remainder of the T-sided players. And will be stealing round number 1 in favor of UOW Red. Do see a pause coming through now, though, as a result, so maybe just going to have some technical difficulties ahead of us, perhaps. You got the inside goss there, Tony? What's the go here?
Yeah, we just got a bit of a tech issue, so we'll swap back to us, of course, for a quick moment while we sort that out. Of course, you know, you can see a very interesting quick take pistol that UON were kind of going for. It just didn't really work out all too much. That smoke towards CT, but UOW were just so quick to answer. And of course, Matt, you know, MP9 on the board, M4 already for Nyx. Interestingly enough, 2 actually. M4A1S is already out. And maybe looking to get those guns online, take some long range engagements. Covert has forced up the MP5 for themselves, and well, maybe we'll see if UON look to force into this one, because you know they got so close to that site plant. It was unfortunate that UOW were able to, you know, stop them in their tracks.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty hard handbrake pull there coming through from the UOW Red side, and Obviously, winning the round firstly will at least be a confidence booster for them heading into the beginning of this series. I'm eager to see how UON do actually respond though, considering they're already seemingly heading towards that semi-force-up direction, where one of them's actually brought out the MP5 of all things. Now, that's a pretty unique bike, because you don't see that one every day, you know? It's making me think, damn, we're going back to the 1.6 days. Oh, I absolutely loved that weapon back in 1.6, but no, it's great to see that it's coming out in this matchup as well, because, you know, I love a bit of the different submachine guns rather than your usual MP9s, you know, it's nice to diversify like that, and backing it with the pistols as well definitely does put at least a decent amount of firepower behind you, considering they know that the CT buy won't be all that impressive in round 2, so we'll see who will be able to come out on top. It seems the unpause has come through. Looks like Juba is going to be AFK in spawn at the moment, though. That could be a bit of a doozy.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe needing to quickly attend to something. Hopefully we'll be back. You can see that side of UON will take some aggressive mid control, maybe going through lowers, taking out Statsy, picking up that MP9, but still UOW do have those M4s in play. P250. Trow takes out Nico over towards the CT side of A, and for the moment, tucked to the corner, Jabba trying to get that M4 back in the hands of UOW, but UON are just all about the map, spread very far and wide, and you can see that we're going to take control back to this B site. Dancer able to take Musa and Mango. Now going to be tucked into the truck. Another shot of Trowel. Jumps up on the van. Nix comes from the flank to take out Covert. Very, very strong stuff there from the side of UON on, well, a bonus, I'd have to say. And UOW lost all 3 almost of their guns, and a very expensive round. We can see we have actually lost a player from UOW.
Hopefully we find them again heading into a future round. Looks like they're playing it out 4 on 5 at the moment, though. Hopefully they will still be able to bring their A game into this one. Could prove a challenge, though, and it looks like the challenge is now being equalized immediately. Danny Serb doing some impressive work there, shutting down 3, now 4 players on the side of UO, and looking for the last as well. Covert, slow to react, does find 1, but will be shut down by Statsy there in the end. So, UOW Red now, still just playing it out with 4 players. Seems they don't want to have their teammate in here. They're just going to keep playing it out. They'll come back eventually, Tony.
Yeah, very confused. Wasn't a pause called there, nothing. Just, yeah, UOW. We're going to play it out, it would seem, and well, hopefully for their sake, their 5th returns soon. UON grouped up outside of A. You can see not many needs for the exec. It's 3 flashes. Actually, Moss has one as well. Smoke towards Palace here for Dancer. And a very calm start to this one, this time for UON. They're taking it slow. And UOW were able to get a lot of info with this one. Flash through Palace. Oh, sorry, flash through apartments. And UOW now going to have to hold off this exec coming in from UOW.
Great start there from UOW, taking out 2 players. All good for the 3rd as well. Mango goes down. All going to be down to Covert and the Moss Wizard there. We'll see if they can manifest some of their wizardly powers. They will be able to come away with a nice clean headshot on the clock. Desperately searching for a second, but won't be able to come away with it. It's all down to Covert now. 1 on 3 situation. Does at least have an AK in hand, but no utility behind it. Could prove costly. Looks like they've still got some seconds to play with here, though. You know, they're just dancing around Palace at the moment, just trying to see if they can catch an angle onto someone, perhaps. But considering the timing and their team's money, could be a save, but they're getting closer and closer towards the bomb here. Looks like they might actually attempt it. They're thinking about, what's around here? What could be behind me? What could be before me? But it looks like time is starting to really get away from them. They're really considering whether they actually go for this or not. They're going to have to either send it or just get the heck out of there. Looks like they are just going to save, but will be met by Statsy, who is more prepared and does send them back into the round. So, 4-0 now for UOW Red, Tony. I think they need some of your pre-game ritual energy, you know? I think they need some of the monkeys and bananas.
Yeah, just find that Zen right now. You can see we'll be looking to reinvest. A few of them actually going to be bringing out those AKs. Galil for Mango, Max Zen for Trowel. And yeah, it's still interesting enough. UOW looking to just play this out 4v5 because hasn't been too bad on the hold so far. Maybe they might have misread the opportunity this time around and completely left this B side open up. They're just going to play for the retake potentially. HG flies out. Flash comes to Nyx. Completely lines up Covert. And a quick little pick here from Nyx. Trades out to the AK. And now the retake's on. Nyx is just going to look at a swing. And no flash, no nothing. It's going to be caught out in the open. Quick trades though for Trowel. Max in. And picked up a third of Moss Wizard. Taking out Nico. And first round to the UON side, Matt.
Well, it seems that from the ashes they will rise up there, taking away their first round on the card here. CT's desperately going to try and get around back though. They got plenty of money to attempt it, and it looks like they're going to solidify with a double orb setup here. Certainly trying to do the very best they can at this stage, and we'll see if it will be enough to keep these teams away from each other here. Looks like Statsy's prepared, does go for the initial shot. Covert landing it first, and now Nico joining in as well. Great work already from the two AWPers here. T's still alive and still kicking for now, almost finding a kill of their own as a matter of fact. Statsy forced to retreat even further as the T's look to make a setup now towards the T apartments. Could be a B-sided take depending on how they push it here, but they're still just playing the patience game for the time being. Tiptoeing their way forward, getting the smokes laid in place here. Looks like they're going to go for it, Tony.
Yeah, still know that Nyx is just sitting underneath this car truck position. Able to find one on the main go. Dancer quick to rotate to hold the jump down. Musa taken out by Dancer, and beautiful hold as well there from Nyx. Moss Wizard taking in 5th round to UOW. Persisting with his 4v5, Matt, and still playing with the utmost confidence. Interesting enough, we now will see a pause. Yeah, I expect we'll be seeing our last player, Juba, I believe, to return to us very soon.
Maybe. Maybe not. You know, maybe they forgot to do the pre-game ritual, so that's why they exited the server. Just to make sure they get on top of things, you know, they got to make sure they bring out their daily monkeys and bananas before they do manage to dive headfirst into this match once again, Tony. Looks like we do hear some chatter going on there in the in-game chat, so maybe they've got a few comments to make towards one another. I don't know. What are you seeing before your eyes, Tony? Is it positive commentary in the game chat there? What's happening?
It's a bit of a confusing one. I believe we're just waiting on him to restart. Juba, I believe, quickly getting the computer back and going. We should have him back soon. I don't think I can say all too much other than that, man. Yeah, it's getting a bit wild in chat because you can't see it. But you know, they're having fun. They're very chill about the whole thing. Of course, UON more than happy to wait out this pause, and UOW, I feel the way they've been playing, even this 4v5, if Juba's having issues, I still feel like it's not too big of an issue for UOW.
Definitely eager to see exactly what is going to be happening heading forward. Obviously, we are just waiting for the player to head back into the server at the moment. And you know what? Whilst we do wait things out, we are going to be taking a look at our lovely faces. Hello again, Tony. Hello. There we are. Yeah, there's Tony. Wow, we love that Tony guy, honestly. He is pretty awesome, to say the least there. But, obviously, players, they're pretty awesome themselves. And I'm sure they'll be back in the server in no time. But, Tony, how are you feeling this weekend? Is all well with you? What's been on the agenda for the 2Tap?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Matt. It's been a busy one. I've been trying to sort my life out, and
Yeah.
as you can tell, my voice is still a little bit on the repair. But of course, I'm glad to be here. It's great to see some Uni League this evening, and You know, it's good to get amongst it while I, still can, while I can still talk. Of course, hopefully, we're all gonna get better going into next week. And, it's interesting.
Fingers crossed, mate.
Fingers crossed, absolutely. But it's interesting to see this game, of course, going on right now. I believe we have just lost another player. Yeah, okay, I'm very lost. What's going on? We just lost Nyx now, Matt. So we've just got
I think
Dancer.
they're back.
No, he's definitely not alive right now. There's only 3 in spawn, and his gun's on the floor. So we've just lost Nyx to the void somehow. So it's 3v5 currently for UOW. And the unpaused is gone. We're back into it. All right, UOW. How to play this one out 3v5. Very, very, very interesting situation.
Nice.
Issues, of course, bear with us. UON setting up for this exact AEC flash and flying over the top. Nico, by the first shot on to Covert, getting a little bit antsy for that aggressive play. Another shot from Nico. Immediately traded back by Moose. The molly comes out. Only now 2 players here for UOW. This is not what you want to be in. Of course, normally you'd have a few more members. Oh, Statsy and Nico just doing it all.
Seems that these AWPers are all too powerful here. Oh, what a nade. There it goes, Tony. Slam dunk. Straight through to send him to a 6th round. Nick's now going to be back alive as well. So, luckily, their teammates, even despite having 3 players, were still able to pull it off there. So, CT's going to be remaining ever confident. Doesn't even need the 5th player to come back into the server. Looks like they're just going to play it out however they wish here. And we'll see what will come as a result. Looks like the T's, they're buying shotties at the moment. They're looking to diversify a little bit, Tony. And you know what? I respect the hustle, but long distance shotty, it ain't going to do you any favors.
Well, at least we got Nyx back. That's all I'm saying, of course. Back from the void or back wherever he departed to Trowel. Able to take out Dancer B and, of course, see. We still yet to receive confirmation on where Juba is, or if he's returning or not. Because I believe the pauses have run out, so UOW just straight on to it. Next, taking out main goat. Great peek though from Trowel underneath. Mid shot attempted by Nico. This time it misses. It's unfortunate for Nico. Normally not what you want to see from your right now. Scout for Musa, maybe looking at a jump shot over towards short, but for the moment UOW might have info of the bomb. Nyx has gotten info that Trowel around mid, and well, makes it even up to this 2v2.
Good start there. We'll see if UON can back it up. No, Musa's gone. Will be Nyx now picking that kill up. A Moss Wizard 1 versus 2 situation can be heard by Nyx there. They're set up, pre-firing it through, and take it now straight to the Brazil. 7-1 scoreline in favor of UOW Red. Looks like we do have a bit of fun before us. Obviously, Tony on Recovery Road there, or maybe on Rainbow Road, finding a lot of monkeys and bananas in Mario Kart. Donkey Kong's on the prowl, mate. Who knows? Now, we got a round ahead of us here, though. T's trying to set up for the 8-take here. Looks like we do have a few mollies and nades coming through towards the site there. Just trying to set things up for the T's, but with a bit of fire before them, they can't do it yet. But they might just now, and Danny Serb begins. Nico backing it up.
Yeah, great pick from Nico. Coming out swinging too. Dancer Beard, Statsy. Usa, okay. Now down to the 1v1. Starting to get a bit closer now, Matt. You can see UON maybe starting to pick up the pace. And bomb will go down. Nyx is going to be in a position. Usa is expecting it. Sprays down. Flash faked. Flash high from Nyx. See. 14 HP, needs to be awfully careful. Tuck now to see Molly comes in. Oh, the wallbang. Oh, Nyx. Perfect stuff. Discipline on the spray, Matt. He picks it up, keeps your W going in the round. Leads 8-1 now on the scoreline, and 4 in a row once again. Been uncontested very much so far this first half. UOW just looking on point.
Absolutely loving it so far, Tony. And we'll see what else will be happening heading forward here. Looks like the T's are going for a pretty default play so far. 8-1 on the scoreboard. Do have the AKs coming in force as well as the Krieg there. So not too shabby. I'll respect the Krieg by, you don't see that one every day. So we'll see if that one does actually net any benefit for them. Looks like they are going to try and dedicate a full force attack straight through towards the B site now. Just getting prepared to clear the angles out through towards Van. Do have the nades as well as the molly there. Moss Wizard taking the back line. Could actually be flanked out by Danny Serb though. I like how they've pushed up ever aggressive through T-Spawn. Looks like they are venturing back and could be stabbed in the back themselves. Surely they hear steps here soon.
Ooh.
Oh, Danny Serb has a perfect angle. Good start from Statsy at least. Danny Serb ready for it though. Finds one. Looking for the second. They catch it. Will be traded by Musa. But already at 3 versus 1 for the CTs.
Yeah, it appears the numbers aren't the winning formula. It's UOW hitting some nasty shots. 9-1 on the scoreline. Still no word of when we get Juba back. UON again forced into this one. AKs for 3, Galil and a Deagle. Very limited util, man. This is not what you want to see if you're the UON side right now.
It's not looking quite good at the moment, but now it looks a whole lot better as they do catch the opener on to Nico there. Glimmer of hope has now been gained for the UON side. We'll see if they can find a little more out of this round as well, though, as they do look to prepare themselves just outside of the B site. Statsy can hear them. Is set up on the angle. If they do press the apartments any deeper, Statsy is ready. That angle is quite tight, though. Doesn't give them a lot of room, but it does give Danny Serb a lot of room, however, as Trow tries to prowl their way straight through towards the A site. It looks like their teammates are actually going to try and adapt around that. Statsy's there, though. Statsy can hear them. If they do choose to go up through window, perhaps, even through middle. Statsy's there with that AWP. Speaking of, there goes Statsy, taking out one and looking for a second. Peeking into it, though. The T's, they find the kill.
Yeah, not only they find the kill, they find the AWP as well. Now, you can see they have space control of that jungle area. Dance up. Taking some shots on. Tags up a player from UO and of course walking in. He goes for the re-swing. Mango to take contact. Take shot. Next though, long range. Able to take out covert, wallbang through. Has spotted another player just behind that box. Of course, that box is completely bangable. If Nyx wants to go for it, you can see that the bomb will go down. It's 2v1 here for Nyx. Digs up to 11 HP. I'm going to swap up the angle. The reload in. I'm not going to change the position here. You can see Mango. An aggressive angle, loses his head. Beautiful shot from Nyx. But a second picked up on the board by UON. Moss Wizard getting that one done in the 1v1. Matt, that's what they need right now. They just need rounds.
They need a lot of rounds, Tony. They need a lot of rounds, that's for sure. If they can push it to a 9-6 half, that would be ideal for UON right now. But the path forward is ever perilous and ever challenging. We'll see if they are up to the challenge, though. Looks like they are just waiting things out in spawn currently, trying to make a setup through towards the apartments. Nice flash there from Nyx, though. I like this smoked off angle. They're trying to play through it, and it seems to net them some benefit as they catch the opening kill there. Statsy, however, almost traded out themselves. The T's are definitely maintaining aggression here. This maybe could pay off for them into another round. They still need to put in a lot of the hard yards, though, and we'll see if they are going to be able to do it as they get closer and closer towards the B side.
Yeah, like, find this entry pick. Of course, UOW playing very passively, playing safe, but 2 will be taken out. Next, quick trade back. Now spotted a player up in apartments. Covert will fall. Not very covert in that hit to the B side. That's a bomb, of course, dropped in apartments. UOW, I don't think they have vision on it though. UON. It's an interesting lurk to come through, but Dance a B. able to answer perfectly. It's just Moss Wizard is now going to walk up through the apartment, takes out Nix, peeking from the truck. Knows exactly where Dancer is, over in the market. Slow walk here, Moss Wizard. He's taking his time, Matt. He's really cautious of where Dancer B can swing from. Will finally drop into the site. Molly to the door. Wants to stick the plant. Dancer B rotated completely around. Has dropped the orb now for an AK and gonna get the backstab in. Moss Wizard not expecting it. Dancer B to find it. 1v1 to put UOW at 10 rounds.
10 rounds looking good for UOW there, taken away in double digits. And we'll see what more will come. It looks like Jubba's actually joined back. So now they've got a 5th player, Tony. Bit more confidence will be restored there for the CT side. I'd be quite terrified if I was on the UON side of the field, though, considering we've seen what they can do with 3, even 4 players. And now there's a 5th as well. I would be shaking in my boots, to say the least, Tony. That is very frightening.
It's very interesting to see if you're, the side of UON, that UOW just have the confidence to play completely without Jubba for, like, so many rounds. And while they've been picking up so many rounds without him, it's just, it's kind of heartbreaking if you're UON. If you're able to 4v5 you like this, what's it going to be like with Jubba now back in the server? Nico, a quick peek mid. Takes out Trowel, 42 towards top.
Good start there, but it will be traded straight back. Mango does find a kill for the T side there, looking fantastic. Covert joining in as well, 2-on-2 situation now. Covert's gone though. Statsy with the well-placed nade will give favor back to UOW Red here. Mango really forced into a lot of pressure at this stage. We'll see if they can manage to face the pressure head on with an AWP. It looks a little bit sweeter. Maybe they get it done here, but no. Nyx is there, dealing damage from above a ticket booth. And we'll be able to send another round in favor of a UOW Red here. Don't sleep on this one, though. There's 2 rounds remaining into this half. And I am eager to see what kind of warpath will be forged heading towards the closure of this half, Tony.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, because you can see that UON are just struggling to build that economy, struggling to find themselves a stable footing here. UOW just have been making all the right moves in all the right places. Perfect shot over the top of the smoke there from Nico Juba as well. It's come to the server, Matt, ready to frag. You can see we're already finding a few picks to their scoreboard. They'll take out Statsy, but Nico with the pistol looking to go for it. Covert will fall in unders. And Mango now down to 7 points of HP. Not long for life. Dancer B to pick it up. 20 kills. Dancer B now, Matt, and 12-2. We're already at the last round of the first half. UON with a stomping right now.
A fantastic start there for the UON side. Or for the UOW side, more rather. UON, one more chance to recover. Heading into this last round of the half. Trowel pushing straight towards Danny Sturb. Does get the headshot. This is what they were looking for. A great opening there. We'll see if they can back it up with a little more. Trying to set up the smokes towards the site there. Does land in sandwich, so won't net them much benefit. Statsy does catch a trade, but Trowel finds another. Jubba good for another one as well, though. Seems there are going to be trades coming out left, right, and center here. Jubba trying to hold the smoke here. Might find a little bit more. Does indeed. And it will be a 2-on-2 now. Giving them time to reload as well. Nick's around the corner holding the crossfire. Might be able to find something out of it. Good dink, though, has been found. They do sink a player, though, now on the T side. We'll see what else can come through. But it is another round for UOW Red. 13-2 at the halfway point, Tony. This is dangerous.
This is not the situation you want to be in if you're UON right now. Beautiful lineup spray at the end there from Nyx. I have to say, a familiar name. Still haven't worked out where I know him from, Matt, but of course, 20-4. Nyx, Dancer B at that 20 kill mark. Just Very strong performance here. Of course, down to the T side and looking to start off the gunfights early on. They have spotted up a player over towards CT, tagged up Covert, taken out Covert. Musa though, 2 shots back. Not too bad.
Not bad. Good size, Tony. We'll see what else will come through, though. UON getting a bit close. Ooh, Mango taking a bit of damage, though. This is going to be dangerous here. We'll see what else will come through now. Looks like it is going to be a round in favor of UOW Red, as a matter of fact. 14-2 scoreline now. Definitely eager to see what else will be coming through here. It is going to be a tight scoreline ahead of us. If you are the UON fan member, you are certainly going to be hoping for that at least. But we'll see what they might be able to achieve here with the FP9 City. Mango comes in clutch, finding one, but it is going to be a double trade-off.
Trade-off with Statsy. Galil from Palace. Perfect shots to lane. 17 for Statsy. 15-2. Already match point on this first map. Matt, you can see UOW aren't playing around, of course. This is UON's pick, and this is not the way they want to be playing it right now. The way UON are just dropping these rounds is it's heartbreaking. UOW setting up for the B exec. You can see smokes flying across. Statsy lining one up. Shot. Dance to B. He's come too short. Out running gun with a PP buys and Nix. Takes out Mango and Covert, and just 2 more players left. Make it just 1. Moss Wizard pull off the unthinkable 1v5, Matt, with the bomb already down.
Already down and ready to be picked right back up. Moss Wizard now, 1 man with a dream. Will they be able to make it come true? Statsy's dream is coming true. They're going for a knife. No, not like this, Tony. Moss Wizard is gone. It will be the first map going the way of UOW Red there. Oh my gosh, Tony. What an endeavor that has been.
Yeah, that was a crazy game there from the side of UOW, and just everybody showing up to the table. It wasn't just one individual star, I have to say. And well, of course, we look now to our next map, Inferno, and well, I have to say, does it get any better from here? No, it doesn't, because this is UOW's pick of Inferno. Of course, they don't get to start with that ideal CT side. UON get to play that one, but Matt, UOW just looking on top of it, even without Juba. Of course, we had some technical issues, we got him back, and then UOW just continued where they left off.
Absolutely. We'll see what else they might be able to achieve. Obviously, they've been putting in a lot of hard work through to this series, and I'm super excited to see what else they might be able to deliver as well further into this series, Tony. Because, you know, it's been a pretty fun game so far, you know. I didn't expect to see a knife kill coming out, but it did. We've seen some interesting weapon buys coming through from the teams as well. You know, they've just been absolutely just sending it. They're just like, yep, let's do this, you know. A bit like a little bit of this and that, Tony, you know. A bit of this and that, bit of this and that, you know. You love to see it, honestly. But it's great to see that Mirage kicked off with a bang there, and I'm pretty keen to see what exactly is going to occur on Inferno as well. Because, you know, Inferno is one of those classical maps. Its identity certainly has changed over time, but I feel like coming into this series, we could see a whole new Inferno unfolding before us.
Yeah, we see some door berettas, run up banana with pistol on the pistol round with door berettas. Of course, you can maybe see some Zeus's. You know, I want to see UOW get creative with it. Of course, they know they're kind of in the driver's seat in terms of how they've been playing the game so far. Maybe just have a bit of fun with PP Bisons. We saw just a run and gun slaughter, I believe it was from Nix in that 14th. And, you know, maybe looking to see some more of it going into this one. Because if you're UON, Matt, how do you mentally reset after a game like that?
I know exactly how, Tony. It's the thing behind you on the shelf, mate. It's monkeys and bananas.
Monkey.
That's what they need, mate. Monkeys and bananas. Yep. That's it, mate. Monkeys and bananas the whole way through, mate. We just have to send it. Just absolutely bloody send it, mate. Speaking of sending it, as you guys can see now, we are just getting the players into the server, into our second map of this best of 2 series here. All just loading straight in, getting prepared for battle. And we'll see who will be able to come out on top out of all of them. It's kind of like, you know, this matchup, it kind of reminds me of like a gym leader battle. You know, you go into the gym leader battle for the first time, you don't know what to expect, and then you have a harsh reality before you, depending on your roster.
Yeah, sometimes you overlevel your Pikachu or your Charmander or whatever. Of course, I was a Charmander guy myself, Matt. Sometimes I was like, maybe Squirtle, but Charmander definitely. Of course, you walk into the gym, you walk into Brock's gym, and, you know, you've been training in the grass too much. You got a Charizard to Brock's poor Geodude, and you know it's easy pickings from there. That's what we saw from the side of UOW versus UON in that first map, and of course, hopefully, the side of UON, you know, they've had a few minutes. We can see them in the warm up, getting the shots in, getting the aim going. Because of course, it wasn't really flowing for them at the last map, and you know, it's interesting to see. Maybe they've had some time to level up. Maybe they found some rare candies. Who knows? But hopefully they're looking to step it up for the second map.
Yeah, definitely going to be trying their best to step things up in the right direction, you know. Maybe they're just singing a few songs in their head there, getting a bit of inspiration, you know, thinking it's the final countdown. They have to do everything that they possibly can. And I feel like this is going to be their moment to prove it. Just going to be waiting on one more player at the moment, everybody. Thanks so much for bearing with us so far all throughout this wonderful broadcast. I'm super excited to see exactly how Inferno is going to unfold once we do get set up into it. Do want to say a quick shout out to our lovely admin team. Big shout out to particularly our admin BK, helping out with all of the awesome action, keeping everything stable and happy all throughout the broadcast here. So big shout out to BK, obviously feeling full of life as always, absolutely loving the admin duties, and I'm sure BK would have a smile on their face if they were here now as well.
Yeah, big head on God's work behind the scenes. Of course, he's keeping all these rowdy uni players in check, and you know, keeping them loaded into the server as well. Hopefully, of course, we got Juba back, thankfully, for the last part of that last game, and hopefully we get to keep him for the rest of this one. I do not currently see him loaded into the server.
Another 4-on-5, Tony?
Maybe another 4-on-5. There's a bit of banter. Juba Covert's just said, Juba has texted me he's dropping out of uni NCS. So that's where maybe Juba's gone. He's just completely dipped on his team when maybe they need him most for the second map, and maybe looking to secure that 2-0 this evening. A little bit of mind games. I like it. I like the banter out of UON.
Yeah, I respect it as well, honestly, Tony. I'm keen to see if they will actually be back in the server, or whether, you know, they're going to be just gone. Whatever happens, I'm just keen to have a broadcast on, honestly. I think we are going to be going live pretty soon, to be honest. I think Tony's sent a few of the interesting comments there. He's just shaking his head at the ridiculousness, maybe. I don't know. What's so funny, Tony? Talk to me about it.
He's currently still loading the map, and that's why he's not in the server. So he's joined, but he's not loaded in. So maybe he's just, you know, having some tech issues or something.
I see.
He appears to be struggling with it. I don't know if we can say that one. BK SSDs definitely are an important thing though to have. But of course, you know, gaming, it's very hard to get a good rig together, and you know, it's very expensive.
They need a Predator gaming PC.
They definitely need a Predator gaming PC, man. Or an AOC monitor as well.
Rig headset.
Rig headset. Get yourself all the finest gear here for, of course, the Uni League. And well, of course, he said we're going live in a minute, so if he's not here, we're going without him. It's kind of, you know, that you know, parent scenario. You leave your kid, your misbehaving kid, at the shopping center. I know my parents definitely threatened to leave me behind if I didn't go now. So, you know, it's kind of that same situation. Never mind. We know Peter was spotted, so we might give him a bit more.
Is it happening?
We might give UON a bit more time to warm up. There it is. Juba is joining. Juba's here.
Oh my gosh. Is it actually happening, Tony? Is this real life?
I think so.
Do we have a game on our hands?
We actually will have a 5v5 on our hands, Matt. Hopefully we keep Juba for the early stages of this, because you know, UOW would probably like him. You know, they've been playing pretty well without him, but it's always good to have a teammate around. It's always good to have the full five. You know, you can do some coordinated strats. You can do some cheeky little things, of course. But we're now into it, Matt. Second map, UON versus UOW. Of course, UOW is picked now of Inferno. They have to start off on this key side.
Starting off on the T side, we'll see if they can come off strong. Looks like the side of UOW actually going to be on the receiving end of a bit of damage this time. It seems UON really starting off strong here. Looks like Jabba is able to actually come through with a couple of kills alongside their teammate Nix there. Mango feeling confident, might find one back. In fact, they do send them flying twofold actually. It's all going to be a down to Juba here. 1 versus 3 situation with the Deagle now. We'll see if they can pull it off or whether CTs band together. Overwhelmer Juba here. They are nading out Library now, trying to see if they can catch them around an angle. Ooh, Mango actually going to be caught there. Covert around the corner does get shut down as well. Juba, 1 versus 1 here. Oh, gets it done. Juba looking muscly, just like their profile picture with the muscly kangaroo there. My gosh, Tony.
I love this. I love this. The stat sheet. He got jumping headshot, and he's a bit unhappy about it. He'd like to report it, and then Juba pulls off that 1v3. Beautiful stuff. Juba, we're glad to have you back. Perfect stuff. There it is, Juba. Straight back to the plate. Molly killed 2 on a Mango. It just gets better and better, Matt. Juba already on top of the board with 7 kills.
Top of the board indeed, and might be able to solidify their position there as well. Seems that they will be taking each other down though. They've been all up to the Moss Wizard now in a 1-on-4 situation here. Nix is trying to just spray around the map with the BB Bison there. Do love the Bison coming out, you know, adds a bit of fun to the broadcast. The Dualies are out in force as well from the Moss Wizard. So maybe they might be able to bring the gun slingers to fruition here. Maybe that will keep them as awake and aware as possible there. And might be able to get a kill, which could be great for them. But alas, not going to happen. It's just going to be around going the way of UOW Red there. The Boss Wizard at least keeping those dualies there. Keeping them confident into round number 3 instead. Looks like the CTs are buying up what they can into this one. Do see the AUG actually coming out on the Moss Wizard, followed by a few submachine guns coming out in force. So let's see if that's going to be enough to hold off the T's here. Or whether the T's will seek to overwhelm again.
Ooh, early damage. HE coming out from UON, and you can see. Nico. 10 up through Banana. Monkeys and Bananas, mate. Get out, mate. Go. And Moss Wizard. That's a B side opened up. Of course, it's just alert for Dancer and Statsy. But UOW's real intention is that B side plant trowel. It's on the long range of the MP9, but AUG for Nico. And spot covert. Gonna be nailed by the AUG. Pinned against the wall. UOW. Running 3.
Third round in a row there for UOW. We'll see if they will be going monkeys and bananas into this next round here. UON need to dive deep here. See if they can get the guns out and bring out the big guns. Looks like they do have a couple of Mag 7s, so definitely eager to see what those might be able to achieve for them. Looks like they are holding close in apartments. Statsy around the corner. Does catch both though. No! That is a disaster. The CTs had so much potential. But it's all falling down, Tony. Not like this.
Yeah, this is an oh no Joe moment if I'm ever certain here. You see Mango. Ooh. There you go, Mango. Good shot. Nico. They're not ready for Juba. It would seem UOW. You know, they go together, Matt. You know, they're not just single pushing stuff. I believe Nick's just bought dual Berettas that round. He has 7k, Matt, and he's only bought dual Berettas. Very interesting buy. How much tagged? Trout's not happy about that one.
Not happy at all there, Tony. We'll see what will be coming through into this next round, though. CTs do have a couple of M4s. The SSG P90, not too shabby. Ooh, they are going to be caught, though, dishing out utility. Danny Serb now looking to push around the corner. Does find another kill. B-side completely opened up here. Covert on the lurk, though. Does find a Statsy around the corner. So good trade-off coming through there. Still not going to place them ahead in the player department, though. We'll see what will be coming through into the rest of this round, however. It looks like the T's, they don't care about defending. They're just going to absolutely bring their ego on and push straight through to CT spawn.
Yeah, maybe the smoke's just, you know, there is the third member, of course, to cover off angle as Nico. Let me hold that close one for Musa. You can see now it's just Covert. Looking to take on two players, but Jubba, he's back. He's ready to go. He's on top of the scoreboard, man. 9-1 for Jubba. Where's this man been? Well, not the server, that's for sure. 5-0 start for UOW. Of course, on their map pick, you feel to be expected. And UON, they're feeling the pressure. It's a Negev with an auto shotgun by.
Ooh, the Negev.
Yeah, this is interesting, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, baby. We love the Negev. Let's see what it can do for them here. Nick's going to be pushing around the corner. Ooh, takes down the auto-shotty player in Trow there. Still got a few more players to go, though. Oh, no, the Negev's gone, Tony. Before it could really shine. I'm so disappointed. Hopefully we see it again soon, though. Will be the A side opened up there. UOW Red. We're going to put the bomb down. The Moss Wizard gets spotted, though, and does crumble as well. So, 6 rounds in a row now for UOW Red. And they are looking to avalanche their way forward. But we'll see if there might be something there to stop them.
And it's an interesting one, Matt. Is there any point when you'd call a tactical pause? UON just struggling in every avenue right now. UOW. 2 PB buys now. HE Stat takes out Statsy. MP9 out. Musa. We'll take out Nico as well. New UOW players fall. It's actually guns in the hands of UON now.
Do love to see guns in the hands of UON there. Looks like fire's going to be there in the hands of UOW, though. Lovely to see. We'll see if they might be able to find a bit more fire. It is going to be fire Bauer from Juba there. Actually, a good kill. Covert able to find one back. Long distance auto shutty not working out for them. But the Boss Wizard does find the kill in the end. There we go, Tony. It's going to be UON taking away their first round. My word, they have done it. Picking it away.
Yeah, I can see the chat. Of course, you can't, Matt. They're getting a bit rowdy. Covert just drops the lol noobs as UON pick up the first round. So, getting in their heads, maybe. Of course, UOW, I feel like they're not feeling too shabby about it. They give out for Dance the B, taking Musa on the drop low mid. And UOW, maybe looking to storm this A site, but he's going to have to deal with a few members. The Dance the B Negev, Matt. As you said, we love to see a Negev. We love to see it used to its full entirety. The spray downs great for Dancer B. The UOW. I'm gonna get the play. That's he digged up by Dancer B. Oh, and again, Dancer B. That's not nice.
Not too nice at all, Tony. But you know, maybe nice things will come into the future here. Doesn't look like it is going to be the case for UON, though. Both players do get a shutdown here. And it will be the funny scoreline, the 1-7 there in favour of UOW. Do love to see it, and it will be UON now stuck on to an eco round ahead of us. Looks like, no, it's not going to be an eco. They're going to buy whatever the heck they please. Will be some weapons on some players, not so many on other players, and I'm eager to see if it is going to work out for them as we do push on in to round number 9 now. T's now splitting or stealing towards this, and already one goes down. And Musa, very decisive shot with the deagle. Danny Serb, though, is looking to recover. Does do a bit of damage back, but it will be Statsy to get the trade there, Tony.
Statsy get the trade Nico too. This is, you know, UOW, they don't go alone, man. They go together. That's really what's been winning them these rounds. The power in numbers, the power in the trees. It's just Moose up and Moss. Moss does have that negative, Matt, and could look to do some work with it. Of course, UOW have to hightail it to grab this bomb for the moment. That's able to pick up Moose up. So that's just Moss over at that A site while the bomb goes to be UOW. Looking to hunt him down. Moss just looking to save on. Ooh, a little bit of backwards B-hop there. Tempted. I respect it. Statsy just trying to find Moss.
We'll see if they will be able to find the Moss Wizard. They are just searching far and wide here. Not going to be able to catch them quite yet though. Statsy doesn't spot the pit angle. Ooh, second guessing. Oh no.
Ooh.
This Wizard's been found. Damage is now been done. Almost getting the kill there. 2 HP in a dream. And alas, it will be Nyx taking it away there for UOW Red. 1-8 scoreline now in their favor. And they have no signs of stopping here. The CTs, they need to dig deep for this one. They need to find some way to stop them in their tracks.
It's not even half time yet, and Moss is already calling GG in sense that they're a little bit demoralized. UOW letting them know that this map's kind of T-sided, so still have a fighting chance, maybe UON. There it is, shot from Musa. Taking out a key player, that's Statsy. That we've seen been picking up those low picks over a dead to beat. Able to take out Covert, but you know, I had hope. UON found an opening pick and found it onto a key player. Mango. Doesn't need these shots right now. Jiggling around that fountain is Nyx. Traded by Nico. Now it's just left to Moose up with the AWP that started it all.
Could be more. Oh, Moose has missed. It does at least go for second innings, and we'll be able to find the shot there. Good stuff for UON. 2 more players remain, though. Will they be able to drain past them? Looks like the bomb could be planted in no time as well, Tony. Nico pushing around the corner, though. Doesn't need a plant. Will be able to plant Musa in the dirt. Not even picking up the orb. They don't need to. They've got enough money. They don't even need to have a care in the world there. It seems that they will be just trying their best just to do what they can here. Nyx has actually brought out an M249 of all things. My word. That's not something you see every day there, Tony. M249.
An M249. Negev. Now it's an M249. This is some crazy stuff out of UOW. And for my headshot. Another one. Oh my god, Nyx. Stop. Gentlemen. I can't even keep up. They're just all about the map. Raw XD, says Nyx. That was, I have to say, some impressive spray control, because that gun's not easy to control in the slightest.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was watching a game of Counter-Strike or the Rambo movie for a second there, Tony. Honestly, thought it was just like old Sylvester Stallone doing some great stuff with the heavy machine gun in the chopper there. But alas, we are going to be seeing a round ahead of us here. It is going to be Moss Wizard actually taking away the first this time. Great opening for the CTs. Still need to find a few more though if they want to assert some confidence. And they do indeed find it. Nyx goes down now. The T's are trying to get some traction, but it seems they're being singled out this time. And confidence will be their undoing as UON strike back, and they strike back hard. All they've got behind them now for the T side is a M249. They had the Dak. Seems they've traded it out. They're like, maybe not. Maybe this is the ultimate weapon. And it could be. Mango pushing around the corner, though. It does find the kill, and it will be a second round found by the side of UON. At long last, they have stopped the momentum.
Yeah, they stopped it, but for how long, Matt? Of course, UOW, I feel like one of those teams that, you know, they get kicked down the horse, they'll get right back up on it, and they'll ride it into battle. Let's see, side of UOW, it's again another F2 for Nix and Jubba. This time he'll start off next to Musa over the middle, Trowel. 42 taken out by Statsy and Nico combining. But are they going to back corner? Certainly will. The knowledge from that molly. Now it's just Master Wizard already left alive. Of course, Matt, this is a sizable lead once again. This first half alone being built up for UOW, and it's just not stopping. Despite one round here or there by UON, it's still looking flawless.
Yeah, loving to see the stuff being built up by UOW Red there. Luckily for UON, they've at least found a couple of rounds, but they pretty much need every single round going forward. 2 rounds remain in this half. 2 more opportunities for them to get themselves on the board here. We'll see how it will play out before the side switch at halftime. Looks like the T's are already going for a fast one through middle. M249 is back in action there for Nix as well. Trying to see if they can catch anyone around those corners. No one going to be spotted as yet. Moss Wizard could be first contact though. They do actually get spotted, shut down, traded out quickly, but it will be working out in favor of the T's right here. Finding kill after kill, barreling their way onto the site, taking complete control and getting a plant down. Leaving it down to Mango now in a 1-on-3. Could be none on 3 soon. They get knifed. My word, Juba catches them while they are trying to go for shots. And will land a 12th round now in favor of UOW.
Should have let Juba sit out, says Moss Wizard. Juba just a different beast. And this is what I wanted to see from Mirage. From Juba, of course, we didn't get the opportunity. You know, playing technical issues the entire first map, but seems to be running smoothly now for this second one. It's last round and a half. You can see how the auto shotgun at range. Also, that Statsy too. Gun was more favored to the close. Charles not happy. He's asking how much again he's taking.
Do love to see it, honestly, Tony. And we'll see what else will be coming through here. T's now down to the 2-on-3 here. Nix now, ready around the corner though, does catch Covert. Good little spray coming through there. Bit of fire could follow. Musa, however, does follow Danny Serb and will be sending us down to a 1-on-2 situation here. Let's see if Nix will be able to pull it together though. They've got over a minute to play with, so if they just wait it out, they can easily separate the CTs. Then it becomes a lot more ease of access available to them through towards either side, really. Looks like Nix still considering their options though, tiptoeing their way up towards the B site. Might not be aware of the enemy's position. They do peek though and go down. Mango catching the last kill and finds it a 3-12 scoreline now in favor of UOW Red at the closure of that half there. At least UON are starting to find these little glimmers of hope. And if they can take this pistol, it might get a little bit sweeter for them, even more still.
Yeah, you can see UOW now getting the start on that CT side, and oh man, this is an interesting buy. 4 cool Berettas, a lot of HE grenades, and a push down middle onto Musa. Trout, able to answer back, help a Mango. Some strong resurgent shots. UOW are losing members like Flyers, Nix. Going out towards all mid. Tech 9. Gonna be traded out. Statsy. Mango is not happy about that one.
Unfortunate timing there, but it will be a 3-on-2 retake here, down to 2 now. Looking to see if they can turn it to 1. Danny Serb on the receiving end of a dink there. Still has a bit of gas in the tank though. Does actually sink a player on the site now. It's all looking a bit easier. Musa, however, does find a kill onto Statsy. It's all down to Musa to keep the site alive. Oh, they've done it! They've found the headshot on to Danny Serb and will be able to keep it going for UON now. First round in the second half. This is a much better path forward for them.
Yeah, they're on the round means that, well, ideally, more money on the side of UON. AKs for 2. Sorry, AKs for 3. PP Bison, a Scout, UOW with a Force. Mag 7 for Nyx. Really playing that close broken ball, but they spotted him already. Jump shot to Moose. That was a dig. A headshot. Nyx takes out Mango. They also take out Nico. Here you can see UON now looking for a B-site take with nobody here for UOW to answer.
It is a tough one to say the least, Tony, but it looks like UOW still are finding an answer, though. They're trying to take down Covert, and they have succeeded there. SSG going to be taken straight out of their hands. Statsy looking to do a bit more damage as well. Hiding on the coffin there. Does spot a player, but will go down. Their teammates right around, though, to take it back. And it will be a 1-on-2 now. Trell does send it to 1. SSG needs to land one bullet. That is it. Ooh, they haven't gotten it. Danny Serb still kicking on, though. All they need is the pistol at this point. They'll be looking for the no-scope, though. Oh, they found it. No-scope taking away the round there for UOW Red.
That's naughty. Dance a B. Impressive shot. Very nice stuff. UOW securing 13 and breaking UON's economy. They forced into that one, but now they're the ones with the pistols invested in UOW. They've got an 8K M4s. Still that mag 7 for Nyx.
We'll see what else they can find here. Looks like they are taking each other out there in the crossfire. Unfortunate trade to come through for the T's there. Hopefully they can find a little more, though, into the rest of this round. Looks like they are just waiting patiently, trying to see if they can catch anybody out. But the T's have managed to find a clear path towards the site there, so we'll get the bomb down. CTs have the advantage for weapons, maybe not for long, though. Great deck from Musa does get traded, however, immediately twofold. All falling down now, all falling apart. They've already got the bomb down, so any further kills is pretty much a bonus here for the T's. Looks like they have spotted that one last player. We'll be able to deal with them accordingly. So, CT side on a UOW Red now going for the defusal. Should be able to land around at number 14 in their favor. And now more confidence is coming through, Tony.
Yeah, this is UOW's curtain starting to close on this one. UON, what do they have left? Not all too much. You still have maybe a few Galils, a few AKs, and SG. Adam Oswizard, and the side of UOW Red, this still the same kind of by Jubba. Or Juba. Negative this time, Matt. I like to see even Jubba's getting involved in the memes.
Love to see it, honestly, Tony, and I'm sure there's much more we're yet to see as we do see Statsy take down Trowel there. Good a start already, but there's still more yet to come. Let's see who is going to be able to find it. It is Danny Serb. Now looking for a bit more, though. The T is not able to work together. Do at least find one kill back out of it. The Negev are working wonders there for Juba. They're still trying to do a lot more damage. Covert going to be very disappointed in that one. Looks like they're shaking their aim up, though. Trying to get ready for the upcoming onslaught. Covert does lose their teammate within the blink of an eye. Does at least keep their eye on the prize. Oh, almost knifed. Nico will be able to come away with the shot, though, and it will be match and series point here for UOW Red. Tony, could be over soon.
Yeah, UON, well, they have one AK, a Scout, a UMP, a Galil, a Deagle. Very limited util. One flash, one smoke, and one HE that's just been tossed. Up, there you go, Banana, Stat C. 40 going 1-for-1, Tofitso. Two more players to find here. Nico, Nyx, Mag 7, they're going to get it done very quickly, Matt. Running it straight down mid, and Banana, 16-4. Dominant form once again from the side of the University Wollongong Red.
My word, Tony. What an impressive matchup we had there. Just super impressed all throughout with exactly how that one played out for the teams there. UOW Red obviously doing some very impressive stuff with their firepower, but there's still more yet to come, to say the least. But at least for that matchup, it was very impressive in its entirety there, and I'm super excited to see more from both of these teams heading into the future. I feel like that's only the beginning for UON. You know, they had a bit of a slow one tonight, but maybe in future weeks we could see a bit more from them, and I'm super keen to see it. Speaking of good things, though, we do want to say a quick shout out to all of our lovely sponsors.
Yeah, of course, we want to shout out Predator, AOC, and RIG. Of course, Predator conquer new worlds with Predator Gaming today. We saw the side of UOW conquer some new worlds today, Matt, and that was definitely a dominant game out of them. Predator are the gaming partner, PC partner here for the AEL. As I said, conquer new worlds. Of course, Predator puts precision and power into your hands today. Of course, elevate your gaming experience in every way with quality performance thanks to Predator. AOC, best in the business. More than 50 years they've been delivering exceptional viewing experience to everybody worldwide. Of course, all their loyal customers out there looking to get their hands on an AOC monitor. Of course, you can get yourself a wide selection of stylish monitors for at home, at the office, or just doing some general gaming. Of course, RIG, what it takes to win. We saw UOW have what it takes to win this evening, but a swift 2-0 over the likes of the UON side. And RIG, they got some very, very top quality headsets, of course, delivering superior audio for competitive gamers and competitive streamers alike at all levels. Join the RIG team today and enhance your gaming experience.
Great stuff there, Tony. Big shout out to our sponsors, absolutely. And great stuff all through there. But if you want to find out more about the AEL or any upcoming events and live streams, make sure you do check out AU Esports League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on Twitch at AEL Uni and AEL Uni 2. So definitely check us out on there if you are keen for it. But Tony, we do have to remind our peoples that there will be another broadcast on tomorrow night. It will be Matsy, hey, that's me, and Tuesdays coming to you live tomorrow evening with another matchup, Unimelb Lorry Drivers versus RMIT Black at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/AEL Uni. So definitely be sure to check that one out. But Tony, do you have any final thoughts there?
Yeah, if this is the side UOW looking good, looking very spectacular, or maybe looking good going into playoffs in the future weeks. Matt, of course, only time will tell though. Of course, they've got to keep that performance going up, but I'm keen to see them.
Absolutely keen to see them and all the other wonderful teams. But until tomorrow night's broadcast, everyone, that will be all from us for now. So, peace out, have a wonderful evening. Until next time.